So, a whiskey sour walks into a bar, right?
It gets drank by me.
The bartender's like, "Hey, we have a drink named after you." The whiskey sour's like, "You have a drink named after Andrew?" All right, so welcome to the One Podcast Adventure Rule Them All, episode number 122. 122. Boy, we have been together for 122 weeks. How's that?
It's a couple weeks.
We've really been together more weeks than that.
I was just wondering the other day why you didn't do your punny jokes anymore.
Because nobody likes it. I do.
That's untrue. Nobody said that, Caleb.
I was told not to do them anymore because they are terrible and bad, and I should be.
Of course, they're terrible and bad. That's the point.
I don't care what you do as long as you're happy.
Yeah.
You tell me I'm just a bad person? Is that what? Damn.
No, that's just what those jokes are supposed to be.
I guess I'm not feeling Lucy tonight. All right,
Cody, be nice, man.
Cody, damn,
chill with that. He can just do whatever he wants.
Fucking cussing out the fucking camera. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I am the Beast No for tonight, feeling a little oozy. Joined today by 4 other individuals who I'm assuming were feeling very oozy tonight. Cody.
I'm oosy goosey, baby.
Chongo. Jordi.
That's me.
And Devin himself are joining me tonight.
Oh, Braun!
Choo-choo.
Pop.
Hey, we have a fantastic episode for you guys this week, like we always do. I assume Devin is here with all the latest and greatest news from the week. I've seen the news and it's pretty interesting. We're gonna head into the gym, Jake's Power Hour, see what he's playing, see what we're all playing.
See what he's playing.
I got some things to say about Gotham Knights, so I'm gonna say that.
Oh, I'm excited to hear.
During that, we're gonna move into the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Seeing what the Cody the Shadow knows this week. I'm assuming we're also going to talk about The Last of Us.
Hell yeah, we are.
We are going to
hell yeah, we are, baby girl.
Head into the ring and talk a little bit of wrestling. We got AEW Revolution to go over.
Undefeated.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. We got some news to talk about, and then Jordi's gonna tell us why we're really stupid all the time. So that's
totally no words. Never mind.
He's gonna set the record straight, if you will. But first, let's play a little game called Do You Know What Top Turd? That's where we get to know each other a little bit better, have a little discourse. I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and the question is, I'm not sure if I've asked this question before, but I'm going to answer it. Ask it because I have CTE. But if you could erase one wrestler from history and all of their lineage and history, and
John Cena. John Cena.
Fucking God.
John Cena.
No, you wouldn't. Shut up.
John Cena.
And anything that happens in the future for them,
we'll never see him again.
Shut up.
I know who I'm picking.
Go on.
Okay, so Jordi picks John Cena.
That's because Jordi's a hater.
John Cena would...
Yeah, but
we'd never have the Punk match at Money in the Bank.
Oh, that's so good.
I know. So listen,
never have Peacemaker.
This is an opinion, but some people are still going to be wrong.
Yeah, we never have Peacemaker.
All expendable.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sure. We wouldn't have the Expendables.
Every feud, every movie, every commercial, all expendable.
That's crazy. Jordi, you're a hater. I'm going to pick the one and only William Goldberg.
Really?
Because he has literally done nothing of consequence.
So you're going to erase the streak? 160.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's his biggest accomplishment, and what did it actually do for the world? For
Hey,
the
he
wrestling world.
He wrestled DDP at Halloween Havoc.
Cool.
He was in the second elimination chamber. He lost, but he was in the second one.
He sure
Hart would
was.
probably have a longer career.
Right?
Bret Hart would still be wrestling.
Bret Hart might have actually became entertaining.
I'm with you. Bret Hart was serviceable.
Kevin Owens would still be Universal Champion.
Devin wouldn't have got sick on the way back from Wisconsin.
I would have felt good.
I'm gonna go Colin Mulaney.
Hold on. Please stop laughing. Would you say that one more time?
Isn't his name Colin Mulaney or whatever the fuck his name is?
Delaney.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, whatever, same thing.
Are you thinking of John Mulaney, the comedian?
That's probably what I'm mixing up.
Who was hilarious.
Oh, love him.
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to him in, I don't know, ever.
I knew him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mulaney.
How about
he ain't done anything.
yeah, no Armando Estrada for you. No, that feud wouldn't have happened.
Oh, darn.
Wouldn't be tag team with Cheech.
Wouldn't have
Damn.
given some random indie wrestler a black eye since that's all he's ever done.
Damn. Sure are missing a lot of lineage there.
Fucking Disco Inferno, Val Venus, the Nasty Boys.
Val Venus
I could have kept going. No, fuck Val
something.
Venus. Choppy, OPP.
I could not care any less about Val Venus.
Yeah.
Motherfucking. I get.
Palumbo,
Listen,
he can go away.
The Big Show. Most importantly, the Big Show. Chuck Palumbo, fuck you, suck a dick. For real, 100%. Billy and Chuck. No Billy and Chuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck your mother. Fucking Andre the. No, most importantly, and most importantly, and the best choice of all, Andre the Giant is so fucking ass. He's fucking big, bad, can't move, don't know. Like, okay, sure, he was big. What else he got?
Along those lines, the Great Khali, he can get fucked off too.
Yeah, great Khali. I could go all day.
Kane, don't really love Kane.
He had some good storylines though.
I wanted to say Kane. I did.
I'll say Kane. Fuck Kane.
I can't. Yeah, well, you also hate the Undertaker.
I don't hate the Undertaker, but he can get off that list too.
Huge pop. Yeah, man. I
Snow, who you got?
Veer.
It's tough because you
No, it's not.
gotta be real careful with who you pick. Ric Flair.
Damn.
Hey,
Damn.
that erases Charlotte Flair too, so I'm into it.
Yeah, but then who's gonna keep these fucking alligators on the ground?
You right.
I mean, bro, come
No,
on.
I'm just kidding. Ric Flair can stay. I just don't like him. I was
neither.
gonna say Ultimate Warrior.
Really?
Yeah, he can go away.
Yeah,
Fuck
I mean,
him.
he's one of the many. Listen, I told you we could go all day. Like, there are so many people specifically from that era who could just go fuck themselves. Like,
You know,
Yeah,
like,
but like,
you know what's insane?
They did. No, they did nothing of real consequence.
Right? Nobody here said Chris Benoit.
Thought about it, but like, I enjoy watching Chris Benoit matches.
Same. I still like listening to R. Kelly too.
And
so.
if he wasn't around, that his kid wouldn't have been around either.
That's true.
So
That's true.
you know,
Rest in peace.
but
Not Chris Benoit,
I mean,
just
you
the
know,
rest of them.
yeah. No. I mean, fuck Chris Benoit, but like,
But
I
never
would
get
rather
that
not.
WrestleMania
I
moment
would,
with him and Eddie.
I would rather not see the Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant, Big Show, Val Venus, Disco Inferno.
Kane.
Goldberg.
I mean, all of WCW in the 90s. Like,
Well, that's no, because Booker T was there and Jericho was there.
I
And
know.
Sid was there.
By all, I mean most.
Lex Luger.
Listen, I watched Halloween Havoc 1990 today. It was fucking 4 straight tag matches.
And they were all ass.
And no. The Nasty Boys and the Steiners was okay.
Okay.
Ricky Morton was in the first one. His partner was Tommy Rich. He did not tag in the entire. Yeah, he didn't tag in the whole match. Did not fucking come in the match at all. It was Ricky Morton working the whole thing, which I thought was fucking hilarious. A side note, Ricky Morton, I enjoy watching old Ricky Morton matches. Didn't know that. But then, yeah, it was just ass. And then the final or the main event was like Sting, and who gives a fuck because I don't like Sting.
I think
Sting
there's
can
only
go
like 10 to 20 people that I would like put on a short list of people that could never be erased from wrestling history without it fucking up entirely. Like,
Unfortunately, I think you need Hulk Hogan. So.
yeah, Hulk Hogan's on there, Stone Cold, The Rock, Taker, Triple H, Shawn,
Sky Blue,
Punk, Cena,
Gigi Dolan,
Mustafa Ali, Bryan Danielson,
Sky Blue again.
Austin Aries.
Fucking yes. Adrian Neville.
I have to keep Austin Aries because him and Punk, that's one of my favorite matches of all time. So
good.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, that's why you had that car.
But you know what else can go on that list? Because I like this one. Kevin Nash.
He ended the streak.
I love Kevin Nash.
He did the streak. Is that what...
Yeah, he did. I love Kevin Nash as like a personality, but like wrestling wise, fuck him.
Oh, he's a terrible wrestler.
Bruh.
Yeah,
but I think he's
the best powerbomb in the business.
I think Kevin Nash is a necessary component to what wrestling is today.
We can get rid of Wardlow as well.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about him.
Okay. Good discussion, Devin.
Yeah, hell yeah. Just turn us all into haters for a while.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that.
Okay, so basically what we got out of this, we hate all old wrestling.
Oh, listen.
Unfortunately.
Devin, you want to hit us with that juicy news?
Yeah, fucking better, I guess.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Boyz.
Yes, so Brock, Senior Brock Lesnar, he was pitched a WrestleMania 39 match against Bray Wyatt, but he said no. Allegedly. I can't confirm nor deny.
I heard a rumor that some guy on TikTok was talking about how it's going to be like a swerve or something. He ain't wrestling Omos.
They're hyping it up, though. Hey, I don't know. Time will tell. Speaking of Brock Lesnar, in 2021, Vince McMahon agreed to let Bryan Danielson do the G1 if he re-signed with WWE.
I had heard that.
Yet he still did not, which is kind of spooky, but...
And he still hasn't.
I really hope this is the year. I really hope it's the year.
I do too.
I mean, if we want to get on G1, I think it's time, like, G1 needs, like, fucking top stars back in. The last couple of years, G1's been, not what I want. Like, I haven't even enjoyed the blocks at all. Like, I don't...
The blocks have been kind of boring.
I think, like, I fucking hate the Toru Yano matches. Like, it was cool, like, the first time he beat Tanahashi, but, like, last year, he went 0-10. And like, Yano's not going to win. Yujiro Takashi's not going to win. Fucking Yoshihashi's not going to win. Like, get fucking Danielson in there. If Eddie Kingston can wrestle 30 days in a row, like, yeah, we need to do that too.
Yeah, because Kingston, when he does wrestle, is so entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
and
I think
him in Japan would just be fucking fuck.
I mean, you get Kingston and Ishii. Yeah, I think. Listen, the G1 needs top stars back in it, and we're getting off subject, but that's
shitty that like they just lost Jay White.
Speaking of, listen, let's just go right there. Take Jay White. They lost Jay White. So, in losing Jay White, they have a new leader of the Bullet Club.
Is it Juice?
Okay.
Disgusting.
Is it fucking Juice? No, Juice is on AEW tonight. The new leader of the Bullet Club? The fucking new leader of the Bullet Club is David Finlay.
It's disgusting.
Like,
Terrible.
maybe, listen, maybe he got better since, like, the 3 years ago I watched New Japan nonstop. I hope. I hope, because I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, so, the new Pokemon fella, Freed, he has a Charizard along with the Pikachu in the anime. And the animation in the little 50-second trailer
They look
was
good.
looking on. It looked good.
Oh yeah.
It looked really good. This is for all my boys who like to sit. The Olympics are adding sit on their fucking buttholes.
Okay.
The Olympics are adding esports.
Oh, that's
But-
cool.
Well, hold on. Don't get too excited because they're all like weird mobile esports. Like no games, it's gonna be like fucking mobile archery and racing and shit like that.
Man,
It is
Jordi's
my
about to get a
time.
gold medal.
It is my time, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking I'm ready. Hey,
Days are numbered.
what am I?
About to be an
What?
Olympic gold medalist like Kurt Angle.
I'm gonna
Damn right.
Chris Benoit. I'm gonna put it in my balls like Benoit. This one, I still okay. So I wrote this down, and I still can't I cannot confirm this still, but all the outlets have posted it except for the one that I know for sure would be true, and that's Bandai Namco hasn't said it.
Yeah.
But Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 has been announced. I saw this video, and as I'm watching it, and I posted about it, I was like, that trailer is not real. But I guess, and I didn't watch this, but during the DBZ Fighters World Championship, they played this trailer.
Oh really?
And announced Budokai. That's what the streets is saying, but I didn't watch. So they played this video, and I was like, no, that's not real. Then I'm like fishing through Twitter, and I see Forbes posted it. Big money Forbes. They were like,
Right.
hey, this. So I was like, oh shit, maybe it is. And then like IGN, fucking G4 TV, whatever, whoever, anybody who does games, they posted this. Say it's coming back, and like, so I'm inclined to believe it. But until I see Bandai Namco tweet it
Right.
or say it or whatever,
Right.
I'm afraid to believe it. Because I want it. I want it so fucking bad.
That's a
for sure.
big fucking announcement. When it gets announced, it's big.
Well, yeah, because last one was what? Fucking 2007 or some shit like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Tenkaichi 3 was 15 years ago. 15, 16 years ago.
2007, yeah.
Yeah, like it came out like when I first started watching YouTube because
Yeah.
I would watch Tenkaichi fights. So,
I miss Tenkaichi. Those games were so fun.
I can't remember. Was
Yeah, I
3
was-
the one that you could do the random fusions?
I'm
No.
not sure.
that was 2.
That was 2?
You're
Okay.
thinking of Budokai 2.
Okay.
I hope we get the mission back where, in the Frieza saga or the Vegeta saga, the Saiyan saga, when, like right at the beginning, you are holding on to Raditz, and fucking
Saiyan saga.
Piccolo hits you with the second special beam cannon.
You have to play with thumbsticks to get him into the
Thumbsticks to
thing.
get
The
him
line.
in the goddamn.
Yeah.
I think
I
think
don't know
that's
about that.
Budokai. I think that's Budokai 1.
I think it is.
That is the first Budokai.
These
Yeah,
kids
was-
don't.
hey, I used to,
Good.
bro. I played Budokai 1 so fucking much.
These kids
I
don't
love
know
it.
much
One
about
was
that.
strong after
I was
that
just-
game.
I was just playing Tenkaichi 3 like late last year. I know you guys. I feel like you guys remember me like posting about
I
it.
do.
Mhm.
I do.
Playing on Hello Kitty TV, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, I fucking Budokai love it. Bring back the what if, like when fucking Zarbon killed Frieza.
Yeah.
Like
So good.
the Xenoverse games are fun in theory, but like they aren't Budokai.
The Xenoverse games are fun, but they aren't Budokai. And like that's the problem.
Right.
Like it's cool making your own character and all that
Or
shit.
even like my favorite game since Budokai Tenkaichi 3 has been Raging Blast 2, which I think is also a good game. I would have been fine with a new Raging Blast 2.
Yeah.
But Budokai Tenkaichi, I mean, like that's it.
I'm about to play through
let's go.
Kakarot.
Kakarot's so fucking good. I haven't played the DLC. I think they like just came out with new DLC too.
I've never beaten it.
Bought
Bought it for both of us on your birthday.
It was a good birthday present. Beat the shit out that game. Hogwarts was delayed on last gen to May 5th, 2023.
Oh, no.
So any PS4s, if you're still fucking lurking around, May 5th, 2023, if you want a Hogwarts. So in the new Battlefield, in the latest Battlefield, on top of a crane, I'm sorry, it's on the new Battlefield map, the new map that just came out. If on top of a big old crane, if you make it all the way up there, you can find some red shoes, and they are the shoes of the main character in Mirror's Edge.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. I love
What
Mirror's
the
Edge.
hell is her name?
Mirror.
I like Mirror's Edge. Yeah. I like Mirror's Edge too.
I do too.
Do I
beat it
remember her
like,
name? No.
I beat it in like one sitting.
Yeah, you could beat it in. I beat it in one. Jonathan, I want to say Jonathan brought over his Xbox, and I just beat it in one night.
Yeah, it's great.
Very fun. It I don't know. Didn't
Same
have
with
to be anything.
Catalyst was fun too.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that game. Jeannie could not watch me play it though. She kept getting motion sick.
I can see that.
The Last of Us episode 8 had its most viewers yet, with 8.1 million.
Jesus Christ!
Hell yeah.
It's
Now-
a good episode, bro.
Is that something where the people that have played the games are like, "Oh, I know what's about to come. I need to be watching this"?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know how you
I
keep
feel
going
like-
up in viewers. People just keep jumping in.
It's like
I feel like the people who played the game and wanted to see the show have been watching it.
Yeah,
Okay, fair.
They have.
I think it's people that have been jumping in and binge watching the 7 episodes and then finally watch the 8th episode.
Yeah.
And they're
I-
finally like,
I
"I need to watch it the night it comes out instead of
Yeah.
waiting."
I think this is just a classic case of good word of mouth.
Yeah,
It's a really good show. People really like it. And I mean, every week more and more people are talking about how it's getting better and better.
Right. Well, and it sounds like it's something where you don't need to know the source material at all. Really, it just kind of
You
helps
don't.
if you do.
they've changed a good bit of the source. Like they've changed a good bit from the source material, but they've done it in a way that keeps it respectful for the source.
Which is
So,
good.
like, when we talk about this later in the podcast, 'cause I know you're playing through the game,
Mhm.
you're going to see something different than what we're talking about.
Which is
But
cool.
the
I like
story
when they
is
do that.
The story is still going on that same path. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which I think is how they should do things. Like adapt it to what makes sense and what's easier to do for TV, but
Right.
don't take away from it.
I'm with you. I think the people that are complaining about like the changes are people that don't realize that because if you make things, a video game is a video game for a reason. It's not a television show.
Yeah, it's not realistic.
I don't need to fight hordes of zombies. I don't need to see Joel and Ellie fight hordes of zombies to know that they're there.
Right.
And I don't need to see them fighting humans to know that humans are. You know what I mean?
Listen, yeah, I know. We're gonna talk about.
We'll talk about them later. It's so good though.
Also, a little bit to that point, sorry, Devin, to cut off your news. I saw there is some like stunt test footage of the new Airbender. It looks pretty
cool.
fucking good, but people are mad because it shows Toph and she punches somebody. They're like, oh well, in the show she never punched anybody. Well, it's real life, and you kind of need to punch people in real life. So, plus, like the entirety of Airbender. All of the bending is just different forms of martial arts, so it makes complete sense that they are just also good fighters. But yeah, people are mad about it as always. So
Yeah, while we're on it, the new episode of Mandalorian came out to not happy reviews.
I haven't watched it yet.
They said it was like the finale of Game of Thrones, too dark, couldn't see shit. I haven't watched. I haven't watched. I can confirm or deny. I will say, I didn't think Game of Thrones was too dark. I saw exactly what was going on.
I enjoyed what happened in Game of Thrones as well.
Saw everything that I was supposed to see.
Exactly. I mean, people just love to hate, as you can tell from us earlier.
Yeah, that's just called art.
Hey, so speaking of Game of Thrones, Disney, or your favorite, mine, got they got a Game of Thrones writer, don't know which one, obviously, probably doesn't matter, to write the Zorro series they are doing.
Pedro Pascal.
So, yes, Pedro Pascal as a Night Watchman.
As Zorro.
Yeah, Zorro.
Yeah, as Zorro, the Night Watchman. The Night's Watch, yes.
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 Absolutely.
Sexless.
Anytime I hear Zorro now, I'm just thinking of One Piece. So
Same.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. Zorro with 2 R's.
I think the Legend of Zorro with Antonio Banderas.
That's Zorro. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Roronoa is Zorro. So
What was that,
Ma-
Jacob? Oh, okay. All right.
Very good. Fucking
one
Moss
of
Head
them has a
himself.
double R.
My
One
Zorro,
has a double R, one single R. That's okay.
Zorro for me is Top Gun for Cody. Like, I remember watching Zorro. Fantastic. I'm
It
sure
was a good
now
movie.
it's terrible, but like
I don't know.
in such high regard.
No way. Antonio Banderas fucking
Yeah.
pushing that Z into brawls and panties. You know, what is there to hate?
You know who he kind of looks like?
I don't
Frankie
know.
Kazarian.
Pedro Pascal. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Anyways, go on.
Okay. Yeah, hey, there's a bug in Scarlet and Violet that is corrupting game files. Now, this is a minuscule amount of players, allegedly. And it corrupts your save file when you connect to Go and send postcards. You know, this is a very small amount of people have said this, but you send the postcards to catch the Vivian.
Well, they don't know
so.
if it's because of the Vivian or if it's because of the actual just the update. But yeah.
Yeah, it's so small. They don't know is what I read right before the podcast. It's going to take time. So be careful out there. I've caught a bunch of Vivian from other places, but like 3 different ones. Mine seems to be fine still. We'll see what happens.
I don't know if you know anything about it, but I've also been seeing something about people getting hacked Pokemon and Wonder Trades.
Oh, that's finally happening? Hell yeah. Need to get me some more Master Balls.
I traded like 100 Pokemon in a row and didn't get one.
Yeah. I traded a whole box
so
to get one.
mad.
Oh, you guys want them? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because they come with Master Balls, so you take the Master Ball from them and then delete them.
Okay.
I don't even delete them. I just keep them.
I keep them too, just don't use them.
Somebody was showing a video of he got like a shiny Charizard and was so excited, but its name was like Pokevind.com or some shit like that. So he's like, cool, I have to get rid of this now.
As long as you don't use it in like a competitive way, you're fine.
Yeah, if you just play your game with it, it's fine.
Okay.
Like if me and Devin were to battle and we were hacked, but if you were to like go into Pokemon TC Championship, they'd be like,
Okay.
So, Final Fantasy is getting a shoe line from Puma, just like Pokemon.
those are gonna be fucking sick.
Well, hold on. If you know anything about the Pokemon, like they're only for children.
Oh god damn it!
They do not. I tried so hard to get shoes in my size because the children's shoes look fucking good. Like I would wear them. So I
wouldn't think they would do that with Final Fantasy though.
You wouldn't think, but I would think they'd make a lot more money if they just upped the size of the shoes.
I mean,
my foot's only a size 10. Like we don't have to go too far out of the realm of things here.
That's fair.
Yeah. So speaking of Pokemon, to compensate for the price increase, and I know I spoke about this a little before, episodes and episodes ago, but the actual compensation exactly for the price increase of packs of Pokemon cards, they go up like 50 cents. But they will each have two reverse foils and one normal foil. And the way it breaks down, the pack order has changed. It's going to be 4 common cards, 3 uncommon cards, then 2 reverse foil, and then 1 normal foil. Then
You know
an
who,
energy card.
You know who that's going to
Then
fuck
an
up
energy
more than
card.
anybody?
But so the second reverse foil card spot is going to be like full arts and stuff like that.
Oh.
Okay.
So if you are getting a full art or
So it's like the
whatever,
Japanese
EX
pack.
something. I don't know. I've never opened a Japanese. Well, I have,
Yeah,
but
the Japanese packs,
I
what they'll do is the second. Well, they don't put the energy behind the. What they do is they just have the hollow as the last one, and then the one before that is the EX, GX, whatever the fuck it's going to be. And then another reverse foil before that too. So, what were you about to say, Cody?
That is going to fuck up the pack opening streamers so fucking much.
No,
because
No,
they'll open
well-
and then they'll
But the ordering, they're gonna like pick the 3 cards and be like, all right, here we go. Here's the rare, and it's not gonna be the rare.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The big ones already have done Japanese packs, so it's
So
basically the
they're
same thing.
used to it. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing
And,
as Japanese packs.
once they start opening packs, they'll
So,
learn.
Yeah, they'll
quickly.
figure out stuff to
They'll figure out ways to fuck it up.
As one always does. So as we have found out through the group chat in WWE 2K23, teams will now work together in the Royal Rumble,
That's
which
cool.
I think is pretty cool. And on top of the teams working together, I found out, I think it was today, it could have been yesterday, but you can change what you can. I guess change is the right word. What the AI does and doesn't do in 2K23. There are sliders.
Okay.
There are sliders for, the consistency at which the AI might do something. Obviously, if it's all the way at the bottom, they still might do it. It'll just be much, much less of a chance. So, but I think that's cool. Like you can set them up to like work the arm more, do more high flying moves, do no high flying
That's
moves,
really
stuff
cool.
like that. So like you won't
That's really
see
cool.
your fucking wrestling fuck Paul White. He won't be doing top rope splashes or anything.
Shit, Big Show might not be in WWE this year.
Why would Big Show be in WWE? Why
Wasn't
would
he
he
in the
be?
last one?
No, he works for AEW.
I know that. I don't know. I just feel like Big Show's.
Oh, you're
always
probably
been
thinking
in
about
a WWE game.
No,
ever.
you're thinking of big ass dumbass Andre the Giant.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Hey, speaking
is.
of Big Show, the new GM mode in 2K23 gonna have Slammy Awards at the end of the year.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm upset
Pretty
we
cool,
never
isn't
did I'm upset we never did a GM mode together on 22.
It fucking awful. So that's why I
Is
didn't
it?
do it. So one thing that is coming to 2K23 that I don't like, but is a very sports game model in my faction mode.
Oh,
You'll be able to unlock and have different attires and like time frames of certain wrestlers that will be my faction mode only.
Oh.
So like I know Jean-Paul Levesque or whatever his name, and I think that was it.
Paul Levesque?
Jean-Paul Levesque, aristocrat Triple H. I think he's in the
Hunter
game.
Hearst Helmsley.
I don't know. No.
He went by Jean-Paul Levesque at one point?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. I thought it was just Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I'm pretty
No.
sure.
You're gonna make me.
I'm about to look it
for
up.
me. All right, you look at
Might
it.
have to wait
So
till the end
anyway.
of the episode to find out.
That I don't like that certain attires or character models are barred, imprisoned into one game type
Yeah.
that I don't like. I don't know who likes it. I don't know the point of my faction at all. But it's whatever. It's not for me.
It's like 2K
so, yeah.
trying to like force people to play my team, and like I don't give a shit about that.
You know, and piggybacking off that, the Winchesters on CW is the highest rated first season show on the network.
Makes sense.
So, and it's not renewed for season 2
yet. I'm sure it will be.
Should be, especially after the fucking finale.
He never won by Jean Paul Levesque. It was just Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Really, I swear to God, what I saw on Twitter, the Titantron said Jean Paul Levesque.
That's funny.
I promise. I wish I could find it, but it's too late. Whatever. Starfield was delayed. If you're looking forward to playing Starfield this year, you're gonna have to wait. I don't know anybody. No, it's still this year. It's September 6th. So it's not. I think it's only 6 weeks or so. Anyway, hey man, Discord voice chat is now available on the PS5.
Good.
About time.
So it's not for me, but if it's for you, then I'm happy for you.
I mean, we can just. I mean, it makes it a lot easier to play games with me.
John Bernthal is returning as the Punisher.
Good for him.
Hell yeah.
Born Again. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
So good.
I really liked him as the dead guy in The Bear.
Yep.
You guys not seen The Bear? That's crazy.
I have. He was a great dead guy.
Sony, if you remember Sony, the makers of the PS5 and, Walkman and stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Vaguely.
Well, they're worried that Microsoft is going to make Call of Duty worse on PS5 or on PlayStation intentionally.
That's firstly, that's just a funny worry.
It is. It's hilarious.
And secondly, I could see Microsoft doing it.
yeah, I could too.
I got a couple things.
Please fill me up.
Call of Duty, March 21st, you can get the Shredder skin.
Ooh.
You don't like Shredder?
The skin thing is just starting to feel too much like fucking Fortnite now. I don't care anymore.
Make money somehow.
Yeah, and they made plenty of money by like doing tracer packs and shit. You don't need to be like, here's Big Man E-Girl.
You know who
sells the actual, but sell the characters of the actual fucking game. Stop trying to just be like chasing little kids. That sounded weird.
Clip that.
You said
that.
At least he said stop trying to chase little kids and stuff.
It's true. But like, it's just annoying. You're not gonna take from the Fortnite fan base. No one's gonna be like, "Oh, there's a e-girl skin. I'm gonna go play fucking Call of Duty now."
No, but I don't think they're trying to. I think they're just trying to supplement money because they don't do paid deals.
Well, you know what? I would gladly take back buying map packs.
Really?
Yes.
I wouldn't because I would much rather just get the maps free and have the option to buy cosmetic shit.
If it meant
1.5 map each season.
So listen. This is the reason. As a kid, I could never afford the map packs.
No, and I get that. And most of the time, I was there too.
All my friends got to play these maps, and when I played, I was like, I can play the core stuff, and then they would go off and play without me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and that part I get.
I think this is a better supplement, personally.
Yeah, I'm just
because it's just cosmetic. Who cares? Why does it bother you so much?
I think you got more stuff out of the map packs than you do now.
For sure.
Yeah, you did.
But
for sure. But the map packs were also like $20 back then.
I'll gladly pay $20 for a zombie Easter egg and whatever. Hey, cool.
I feel you. I feel you.
Stupid kid, I guess. Whatever.
As an adult, I get it, but
so the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. We talked a small amount about that, but the cast. We didn't talk about the cast, really, did we? Jackie
No.
Chan is going to be Splinter.
Was that real?
Yeah. This is on
Oh.
Nickelodeon. Kids' Choice Awards or
Oh,
something.
wow.
I don't know. Jackie Chan's going to be Master Splinter.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
What's his name? Seth Rogen? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Is going to be Bebop. All of our
Okay.
favorite superstar here, John Cena, is going to be Rocksteady.
Do love John Cena.
Hannibal
That's-
Buress.
Wasn't hold on before we
I
move
can't
on.
watch it now.
Wasn't Seamus Rocksteady in the last one? Like in the live action? Seamus was
Was he?
Rocksteady. He was Rocksteady or Bebop. I don't know which one, but he was one of them.
Yes,
That's hilarious.
Hannibal Buress, Genghis Frog. Ice Cube is going to be Superfly, not Jimmy.
Hell yeah.
Giancarlo Esposito is going to be Baxter Stockman. Post Malone is going to be Ray Fillet O'Fish.
Okay.
Paul Rudd, Mondo Gecko.
Ray Fillet. I love Mondo
Damn.
Gecko. I love it.
So those are just some of the big names that are going to be voicing. So
Which
Turtles
so
used to be my shit.
oh yeah, for sure. I love the Turtles, still do. I think this one feels like it's a group of Hollywood friends that got together and was like, man, what if we just fucking made a Turtles movie? And they were just like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Seth Rogen's baby, I guess. So Seth Rogen's doing.
Yeah, because I saw in the trailer it said the permanent teenager Seth Rogen. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he's finally done beefing with Tony Depp, and he thought I'll make a fucking Turtles movie.
So this is for all the guys here. If you play Overwatch 2, which I don't think anybody does, but this might get you to play it. It's free to play. One Punch Man skins are now in Overwatch 2. No?
There you go.
I love One Punch.
We have
Don't give a shit
Saitama
about
Doomfist, Terrible Tornado Kirko, Moomin Rider Soldier 76, and Geno's Genji. So
That's funny. I do love Soldier 76.
So yeah, there is my news. Sorry.
What you sorry for?
Existing. Let's get a little pumping in the Jake's Power Hour. What are we going to be talking about, Bubby?
I'm so hard, bro. I'm gonna fucking.
I ain't playing anything new.
Fair enough.
I couldn't afford it.
I thought you played Wolong or whatever.
Oh shit, I did. I didn't like that shit.
Oh, all right.
That shit was ass, bro.
I watched some videos of it. It seems cool.
It's Sekiro, but not as good.
Is it not?
No. I didn't like it as much. I don't know. It was fine.
It's a hard game. It's Dark Souls game.
Yeah, and like most Dark Souls games can kind of like pull you in and kind of get you excited to play the game and excited for the difficulty. No, not for this one. Not for me, at least. Like, it's fine. It's a totally serviceable game, and I'm sure other people will like it a lot. But as somebody that's not big into the Soulsborne games, it's not something I'm going to continue playing. It doesn't do anything new for me. You know what I mean? It's just hard for the sake of hard.
I guess it's just good being that's on Game Pass. You could try it out.
Yeah,
exactly.
See if you like it or not.
Exactly.
I was saying it has a lot of customization options. So.
It does have a lot of customization options. There is another game that I tried that I forgot. Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that.
That game is like actually really fun, and the graphics they're cel-shaded graphics, which are really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think how to say this. The combat is rhythm based.
That's cool.
So if you if every hit will hit on beat, but if you can make it so you press the buttons on beat, you get like stronger damage.
Oh, okay. You deal more damage.
Yeah, you do more damage. I couldn't think of the words. But yeah, like that game a lot more. So give it a big old 4 out of 5, and I give Oolong a out of 7.
I sort of have a game. I say sort of because it's more of one of those like interactive stories. But it's called Lifeline Plus, and it's really got me like hooked. So basically what's happening is you're on the receiving end of a student who was on a spaceship that crashed on some planet, and like she has no training as an astronaut. She doesn't know what she's doing, and she's asking you for advice on like what to do next, how to get her through this, like being stranded on some planet light years away from Earth. I'm not too far into it yet, but so far I have directed her to find the spaceship. She found her former captain who was still alive. But I decided to have her let them die so that she could have the power to the pod that was keeping the captain alive. And then she had to go sleep somewhere, but it was near a bunch of radiation. So I think she has radiation poisoning now.
Love that.
But I just did a little segment in the game, and she's eating rat pellets because that was the only food she could find.
Damn.
But like the game kind of works in real time, so like the last message I got from her was like, she has a nasty taste in her mouth from the radiation poisoning, and she's gonna eat the rat pellets to get the taste out of her mouth. And it just says Taylor is busy. And like it'll be like that for like the next hour while she's in theory eating.
No shit.
And then in like an hour I'll get another message from her and she'll be like, "What do I do?"
And this is called what again?
It is called Lifeline Plus.
Does it cost money?
It's in the Apple Arcade, so I don't know. I mean, I pay like $4 a month for Apple Arcade, so I don't know how much it is without Arcade. Might be free though. So far, 4 out of 5.
Hey,
Cool.
I'm downloading it right now.
we'll take
Hell yeah.
those.
All right, hey, I've been playing Gotham Knights. I beat Midnight Suns, the last mission.
Oh,
Fucking sick.
I of course I beat Hogwarts Legacy, so I moved on to my next game, Gotham Knights.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to say it is super fun. All the story missions, very enjoyable. I have gotten to I've gone through Clayface. I've gone through Mr. Freeze.
How did you enjoy the Mr. Freeze fight?
It was long.
It was long as fuck.
It wasn't hard.
I teased him though.
It was just long, just like the end of Hogwarts. Long. The Penguin story. I've gone through that a little bit. I've met the Court of Owls. I've progressed through that
that's cool.
quite a bit.
Damn, see, you've been playing.
You can say that. Yes.
Court of Owls is one of the coolest Batman stories.
To get all the way done with Freeze and Clayface and Penguin.
Well, I'm not done with their case files or whatever, but I did see who the voice of the Court of Owls was. I've gotten past that part.
Who's the voice?
You've been playing.
You don't know who the voice is? You haven't played it? Oh. We're no spoiler zone here, so
That's fair.
but it's the Undertaker's brother. So I want to say that Batgirl and Robin are my least favorite characters to play for whatever reason.
Really, Robin's my main.
I like Nightwing.
I'm using Nightwing and Red Hood right now.
Red Hood.
so-
Yeah.
I started Nightwing, transitioned to Robin, and I fucking love Robin.
Maybe it's
Have you beaten the game, Devin?
I haven't beaten it, no, but I've played a fucking lot of it.
I don't know if it's because of the gun, but I just love just pulling out the Glock and
Yeah, well, we were playing. Chongo couldn't figure out how to shoot. Yeah, no, I fucking Robin's cool.
I did get to the part where you get like your glider for Nightwing and then your astral jump or whatever that is for Red Hood, so you can get around the city a little bit better. So that helped me out a little bit more. Doing crimes around the city, it's still fun. Lots of good things. There's some bad things, a couple bad things. After coming off of Hogwarts Legacy, the combat in this is just bad.
Yes,
It's
I agree. I agree.
Getting around the city on your grappler, atrocious. Okay.
Hated that since day one. I'm so fucking with you.
Until you get like your glider or whatever, your jumps, just be able to get through the city.
So you get that fast travel, and it's okay. The fast travel is okay.
Yeah.
But like I got to the point with Robin, like I would go as high as I could in the sky with his maneuverability. I don't remember what everybody else's was, but like you could go up as high as possible with his satellite whatever, and I would just use that until it ran out, and then I'd fall until it reloaded, and then I would just keep fucking doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got around the city.
There's been a couple times when I'm in crimes doing like the crimes or whatever, where it's just so choppy. I couldn't it's like 1 frame per second at least. It only happened a couple of times, but I mean, it is what it is.
I admit that.
The graphics, I mean, say what you want about 12 frames per second or whatever it has, but the graphics in the city looks good.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Good.
Gotham
That
looks
city
gorgeous.
is nice.
Yeah, and I just love that, you don't have, carry on the legacy of Batman and doing all this, and yeah, it's good. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. Very enjoyable. I'd give it a 7 at the moment. 7 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
I've been seeing a few more things for Suicide Squad, and I don't think that game looks very good.
Oh man, yeah, I wanted to.
Unfortunately, I don't either.
I saw
keep
boomerang
seeing
footage, and I was just like, "Oh, no."
Yeah, I saw some gameplay today, and it was so fucking bad. And then the people reviewing it, and I don't remember who was fucking some game channel, like with money, because they were in some kind of studio doing it. And they were like, "No,
okay.
this is awful. The more I see of it, the fucking less I like it."
Yeah, which is sad because it has so much potential.
It's a live service. I don't think it's like the fact that it's a live service game blows my fucking.
Yeah.
It just I don't know. We'll talk about it when it comes out. Probably not actually, because
Nah,
I don't even. I care so little. All I want to do is shit on it, and I've done enough of that on this episode.
I unfortunately will be buying it because I'm a bastard. Shit.
Unless it's free on Game
We'll
Pass,
talk
I ain't
about
touching it.
The shadow knows.
All right. Hey, Cody, what does the Shadow know this week?
So I know there's been a couple of times here and there where me and Jacob have talked about this streaming service, but I'm bringing it up again because they just wrapped up one of the best series that they have.
Game Changer?
Yes.
It was so fucking good.
But I'm just going to talk about the service itself. So what I'm talking about is Dropout.
Did you get it?
No, I haven't yet. So I haven't watched the full season, the last episode, but I've seen clips of it, and it's so fucking.
I watched it last night.
Love it.
I'll give you my login info. It's the same login info as before.
Oh, okay. So then, hey, I have Dropout.
Yeah.
Did you give him Disney?
He did.
Yes.
He did.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah. Right after the podcast, he just put Disney sad face. I was like, fuck. But okay, so first and foremost, right off the bat, Dropout has come out and said, please share it with all of your friends. We do not care.
Literally.
We're gonna get your money. Fuck Netflix. We're awesome. Like, we're happy if anybody's watching it. That's all we care about. If you don't know, they are, I think, the entirety of the group of College Humor, but they have their own streaming service now, so it is all kinds of improv shows. They have one where they're all like newscasters, and none of them know what is going on. None of them know what they're about to say. They are just reading off a teleprompter.
It's
and
like that
the whole.
It's like that skit that the people do on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
except for not racist. Except for not racist and actually funny.
And their whole thing is they're supposed to be not laughing. Like, it's a try not to laugh challenge. And it's hilarious because, like, if you know Grant O'Brien,
there was funny.
There was a time on there where his only line was, "I'm a little baby bitch boy." And it was just that over and over and over. And it's just so fucking good because they'd be like, all right, here's the new weather. I'm a little baby bitch boy. All right, thanks. But
I love how openly bisexual Grant O'Brien is.
So good.
And how he just talks about wanting to get nutted all the time.
And him and Allie are just like best friends.
Yeah.
Love it. But they have other kinds of cool shows too. The one that me and Jacob talk about a lot is Game Changer. So it's a game show, but none of the contestants know what the game is. They have to try and figure out what the game is as they're playing.
Yeah, it changes every week.
Yeah, it's always different, and it's always just something like so stupid. And like some of them, if Brendan Lee Mulligan is on it, more than likely the episode is to fuck with Brendan Lee Mulligan.
Especially like in the later seasons.
Yeah, because like Brennan, for whatever reason, knows way too much about birds. He fucking loves birds and will give you any bird fact he can. There was a whole episode where they would just show somebody a picture of a bird, but everybody else got like chickens and pigeons, and he got like the African duck-billed tail swallow. And like, he's like, so come on, man.
Because I almost said the African duck-billed swallow.
Yeah, like, it's so... But
and then they have another show called Actually.
Yeah, Actually
is hilarious. It's basically what Jordi does at the end of every episode, but it's a 29 minutes of that.
And they'll bring in like experts of a topic, and somebody will just say some stupid fact, and then the expert's whole thing is just be like, well, actually, yep. And then if they get it right, then they get the points. They have a new one that's called Dirty Laundry. It's 4 guests. They all have secrets, and they tell what the secrets are, and then they have to try and guess whose secret it is. And it's just so good. And then, of course, on top of all of that, you have all of the Dimension 20 stuff. And Dimension 20 is fantastic. It is D&D, but it's run by Brennan or Abria. I think, didn't Erica Ishii have one on here?
I think Erica did one for a little bit as well, yeah.
And they're all great. I mean, they're all going to be people that you know from other places of D&D because a lot of people come in and guest star and they'll just run a thing with it. But they have the Blood Mountain, which is literally Lord of the Rings in Brennan's mind. They have the Court of the Fae and Flowers, which is a new one that just finished up not too long ago. It's a fantastic show. They have all the fantasy high stuff, Mystic and Magic. They're starting a new one which is
just Harry Potter. It's fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oh, and they even said that because their whole thing was fuck J.K. Rowling. So, they're starting a new one with Matt Mercer that's coming out. It's so fucking good.
The best part about Dimension 20 for me is that they are shorter seasons with shorter episodes. Yeah. It's like a 20 episode season, and each episode is like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. So you can get through half a season in, like, I'm not going to say a day, but unless you're like me, if you're like me, you can get through a season in a day. Or not half a day. You can get through half a season in a day, is what I meant to say. And it's great. And it's like cool. Super high quality. Like coming from Critical Role or watching Critical Role. I love Critical Role, but the production value of Dimension 20 is fucking light years ahead of it.
Yeah, because Matt's really good at explaining the scene and making you feel like you're there. Dimension 20 will just straight up show you the scene.
Yeah.
Like, they'll do what they can to actually recreate the scene. And it's a lot more produced. And I like it. It's definitely a different shift. You're not feeling like you're slogging through, all right, well, I have to set aside 5 hours to watch this.
Watch a single episode.
Yeah. So, and it's only $6 a month, or I think it's $60 for the entire year. Actually, I think right now you can get it 20% off, so it's only like $45 for a full year.
There you go.
You can get it on your phone, you can get it on your PlayStation, TV, whatever. I'm sure there might even be a Roku app.
There's a Roku app. There is not a smart TV app.
Okay, so. But most smart TVs that I know of are Roku these days that people buy.
I don't have. My Vizio has Amazon. Unfortunately.
Yeah. If you're looking into it, I would definitely, if you want to, even if you don't really care about D&D and stuff and you just like improv, it's perfect for that because these are very hilarious people. Like Game Changer, some of my favorite episodes are the ones where they're just making noises.
Well, they have the whole show make some noises.
Oh yeah, that isn't also an entire show with, I think it has just one season now.
Yeah, but it just started this like production season.
It's just so good. Fantastic watches. And like, I don't know. College Humor is already pretty funny, and then now they all just have free reign to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
I watched the Game Changer episode where Liam's mom is there. Did you see that episode?
Oh, yeah.
Where they were doing like the sexual episode, and his mom was there.
Yeah.
One of the fucking things was, one of the bonus things was say mommy in a sexual way without laughing, and whoever can go the longest wins. And so, fucking, he just kept saying, mommy. Mommy. And then he said, ha 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 ha, and got himself out. While there's these two girls beside him, like, mommy?
It's good. But yeah, so that is my thing. Kid Dropout, or have a friend and share it because they don't care. They love you. They want you to do it anyway.
I'm going to have to say Michael Che and Colin Yost or whatever his name is. They funny, okay.
They are funny.
I don't want to hear no. They ain't funny, okay.
I was fucking around. I knew it'd get a pop.
Didn't pop me. It angered me.
Oh. I watched a Michael Che stand up once. And that shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
That's all I know about him. It's that one stand up, but he was funny.
We got
somebody's having a good time.
Somebody. What kind of shirt?
He's feeling oozy.
Oh, it's a good shirt.
Yeah, his chickens have escaped.
Probably. All 70 of them.
That's what happens when you're just fucking breeding them.
Oh, God.
Megan's going crazy.
It's not. I'm not doing good over here. Oh God. Pulled a hammy.
His pancreatitis is acting up. He had too many Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, I got a hammy.
His diabetes.
My hammy.
His diaphragm is stretched out too far.
I need to
He was poked in his xiphoid. He was poked in his xiphoid process. He needs a banana.
His hamaractus is.
His dog is eating his leg. He's jerking off the long way.
You good, Snow?
You want to talk about Last of Us?
Yeah, let's talk about The Last of Us. Who all has seen the most recent episode?
I haven't started it yet.
I have.
Cody, you might want to plug your ears.
I don't care. I'll still watch it.
All right. So this episode started with Snow limping away. No, this episode.
Snow is visibly dying on camera.
Is he doing the Ric Flair or the Jeff Jarrett?
Yes.
Turn the blur off.
He's doing the Ric Flair.
What's we must sound?
He just
The
died
dog is
in
having
slow
sex.
motion.
The dog is trying to. The dog is penetrating him.
Which we could see.
That's why
He
it's
can't. Yeah, he knew. He can't lay down with that dog. It's a penetrator. He's doing what? Okay, we see his hands.
He's okay. He's moving.
His hips are widening for insertion.
Jesus Christ.
Megan, help! Megan's over there on the couch just watching him.
About to call 911 for my boy.
Where's little Aria Snow?
You're about
Eat
to
a banana,
swat
na.
him.
Swat him.
Anyways, so The Last of Us started with Ellie still trying to fix Joel after the sickness. He's down with the sickness.
Wow.
Ooh, And she hungry, so she goes out hunting. Finds a deer. Shoots a deer. Finds a deer, shoots the deer. And then, well, it starts with showing a village of people that are also like hungry. So they sent out a hunting party to go get some deer. And then Ellie shoots the deer, and then she walks up to the deer, and she sees two, and he's like, "Get away from the deer! My deer! I'm gonna put a bullet between your head." And then he's like, "We can trade with you. We can do this. We can do that." Blah. And then she's like, "Can you get us medicine?" And he was like, "Yep, go get medicine." And this is where Troy Baker came in too.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Baker was like the little minion of the dude. So he goes. They send Troy Baker's character out, get the medicine. They start talking, and then it comes out that the people that attacked them in the last episode were from that same village, and that Joel had killed one of their friends. And then she was like, then it comes out where Troy Baker's character is pointing a gun at Ellie. And the guy, I think, well, do you remember what his name was, Devin? Or Jordi?
Daniel?
Was it Daniel?
That sounds right, but now that you asked me, it made me forget.
We're going to call him Daniel. Daniel, the main guy, fucking is all like, hey, brother, put the gun down. Just put the gun down. We give her the medicine. And Ellie takes medicine, fucks off, puts it in, doesn't know. First of all, thought this was great because she had no idea where to put the medicine. She just put it in the wound and pushed it in, which is perfect because she's a child. I mean, if you gave me fucking penicillin and said, "Here, go,"
Yeah,
I wouldn't know where to put it either.
right.
I would
It's David.
David. There we go. Daniel.
Where do you put penicillin?
Is it your spine?
In your arm?
In your spine?
Yeah, I thought it
I don't
was.
know.
An
Hold on.
epidural.
I'll find out. Wait. Hey. Where do you
Mommy.
put penicillin?
Mama.
Momo.
Right.
Mommy.
If somebody needs
Mom.
penicillin, where do you put it? If it's in a needle. Yes, if it has to be injected into your body and not pilled.
Into a muscular.
You just stab somebody in the arm with it, so she did fine.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Right in the
There you
liver.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, right in the pussy.
Just stab somebody in the arm.
So she goes in and give him the old, and then David back at the other camp is. I'm not talking. There we go. David back at the other camp is like, "All right, we'll go get him tomorrow." And then next day comes up and there's a little hunting party, and Ellie is still trying to get Joel to wake up, and so she goes out and she sees the boys.
She's like,
Out there ready to-
If they come in, you kill them.
Yeah, she goes back and is all like, "If they come in here, fuck them up. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you do, fuck them up." So she goes off and starts running away on the horse. They kill the horse and make Ellie fucking do a front flip, land on her fucking dome piece, which was hilarious.
It looked great.
Yeah.
It did. It did.
I'm gotta veer off subject a little bit, but if you watch the end of like all the way to the end of the show, they
Yeah.
show the clip of them shooting that. and the horse she's on is like hilariously fake. And
Yeah.
I honestly, I can't tell if it's really her on the horse or not.
It's not. It's not.
It's
It's a
so
stunt
fucking
double.
funny. They've like full power throw the horse to the end of this like wall, like it hit, like it was a car crashing. And, like the person just flies off the horse into the snow. It's hilarious.
Well, the fucking clip was very funny too. So, yeah. So they're about to kill this bitch. They're about to kill Ellie, and then David's all like, motherfuckers, don't kill her. I'm gonna make her my wife." Basically, I'm pretty sure he's trying to fuck on her, but they never said it. What do you say, Jordi?
Well, I mean, he doesn't say it outright, but
Right.
in like the next scene, it's very obvious that that's his plan.
Yeah.
Just the
Joel.
creepy hand touch.
I mean,
He
he
did
goes
the
on.
creepy
He
hand
goes
touch.
on to say it. He goes on to say like it could be me and you. He says they can have a family.
They did. He did. Said we can be a family.
We can start a family.
Yeah, we can start a family together, father and daughter.
My thing is, why was he still trying to talk in code and post-apocalyptic? Like,
Right. Who gonna arrest him?
just say it, bruh. Just say what you want, bruh.
He slapped the shit out that little girl,
He
so did.
Bruh, didn't he?
Did.
and nobody
Didn't he?
questions. They were like, "Yep, the skinny guy. He's the one."
God made him do it.
Yeah. He is their father. He is all of their father.
I forgot.
Oh,
Then he sat down with his meal that was like 10 times bigger than everybody else's.
Everybody else's, and was just eating
how
happy.
lovely.
So and after that is basically the scene of them all to find Joel and Ellie. So of course they find Joel, and Joel is a fucking badass and kills Ellie, except for one of them or two of them. He ties them both up, and he starts stabbing this motherfucker in the kneecap, and is like, "Where is she?
He said, "I'm gonna pop your knee off."
I'm gonna pop your fucking knee off." And then they tell him where he's at. Well, he has one dude tied up, and that dude tells him where he's at, so he kills him. And then he goes to the other guy, and the other guy's like, "Why the fuck would you kill him? He told you where the truth. He told you I'm not telling you nothing." Ah! And he was like, "It's all right. I believe him," and then just fucking stabs him in the throat.
Cold.
Shit was nasty.
He Negan'd him too.
He so did. And then we cut to Ellie in a cage. Ellie notices an ear ripped off on the ground. And then gets into an argument because it turns out they are eating. They are cannibals.
Ellie looked out that cage and said, "Oh my God, Mike Tyson."
Yeah.
And then it puts some more of the show into perspective, like the beginning where he's like, "No, we're not going to bury him because it's too cold to bury."
Yep.
And then
and in the game they only imply it that this group is cannibals, but like,
well, they still only imply it in the show too. But he throws that one guy throws the meat.
No, he said that. He said that they eat humans.
Yeah.
Oh,
they do a lot more than just imply it.
Yeah, he admitted that they ate humans.
Yeah,
he said, "What are you gonna do? Chop me up into little bits and feed me like you did with them?" And he was like, "No, not with you."
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I love the fact that he was a teacher and then turned into a preacher.
Because they rhyme.
Yeah, I like that he found God after the apocalypse.
He just loves kids.
Hey man, who does? I hate him.
Same.
God's word, really.
Some gods are funny.
So this is where he gets all fucking creepy and and she starts to play into it, and she breaks his fucking fingers and tries to grab the key, but the key falls on the ground, outside, and he grabs her fucking by the shoulder, and just boom into the cage, and fucks her up. So he said, "I'm going to tell everybody now. I'm going to tell everybody to kill. Do it. Tell them that the little girl broke your fucking fingers." And he said,
I'll tell them that Ellie did it.
Huh? Oh yeah, Ellie. Ellie's the little girl that broke your fucking fingers. I love Bella Ramsey's acting. It's so fucking dude.
She's great. She's my favorite.
So good. She's gonna grow up to be the fucking biggest star in the world, and I love it. And then it leads to Joel finding the place, and he's like sneaking in. But Ellie, they pull Ellie out. They pull Ellie out when David and Troy Baker's character comes back and go to put her on the table to start chopping her up. And she's like, "Don't do it. I'm infected. I'm infected. And so are you now, because during the little brawl, she bit both of them." And he's like, "No, you're not. No, you're not. You would have turned already." And she's like, "Pull up my sleeve and look." And so they start investigating. And Ellie, at this point, reaches over, grabs a fucking butcher knife, and just lodges it into Troy Baker's character's head, kills him instantly.
Damn.
And Ellie runs the fuck off.
What a fucking idiot old dude was, though. He was
Right?
like, "Oh, you're infected? Let me set this knife down right by you and let go of your arms."
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what, brother? That was the dumbest move in the world.
He was
This guy's-
scared.
I was gonna say, I just got scared of being infected and was like, "Oh shit!"
Right. Well, and then they fuck off. Ellie grabs a lit log and tries to throw it at him in the middle of like a cafeteria, and it starts a fire on the curtains. And so she starts hiding from this dude, and it turns into they get into a little tussle after a while, and it turns into Ellie just over this like fucking ground and pounding this man, but not with her fist, with that fucking butcher's knife, just over and over and over and over again. And it was
Damn.
it was honestly one of the most powerful scenes, because it's the first time you've seen Ellie like lose control. And
Can
what?
I nerd out on one little detail in that scene that
For
like,
sure.
I just really fucking liked. So like in the midst of her swinging this butcher knife and mutilating his face, I really liked how for maybe like 1 second the screen blurred to kind of give that feeling of losing yourself to violence.
I agree.
I fucking loved that.
Yes, it was so good.
That was
so
like
good.
that was like the little second that Sami Zayn gave when Roman was pushing his face. Like that tiny little minute detail made the scene.
Mm-hmm. And also the blood splatters on the screen were great.
Oh yeah.
So
It was
like,
just-
I was watching this episode and I was like, I don't remember any of this in the game until
No.
that fight scene with
Uh-huh.
her and what's his face, and I was like, oh, okay, I remember this in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the fight scene too. I was really hoping that like in the game, Ellie gets in like a shootout in like a warehouse with everybody. I really wanted that to be. I wanted that to be in the show.
So yeah, she fucking does her fucking raw gimmick and then runs out and sees Joel almost instantly.
No, she doesn't.
And
say
Joel, oh yeah, he sees her running away.
Mhm.
So he goes up to her, grabs her, like takes her by the back, and she starts like hitting him for a second, and then she realizes that it's Joel, and Joel hugs her.
I think
It's
her
great.
acting there was fucking. It was great. She's
It
a great.
was.
We're gonna sing her praises for the rest of her life.
Yeah,
Her acting
give her
there-
her roses now.
It was so good. And then
Um,
he hits her with
Joel-
that line, and then we all.
Joel hugs her and says, "It's okay, baby girl." And I said, "Oh,
He got us all. He got everybody with that line.
That's a Pedro right there.
And
It
then
was.
sucks, you know after what's gonna happen now. So it's like,
Yeah.
We have one more episode left,
Yeah.
and oh my god, it just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
It just
So-
keeps getting better.
Do you guys think this will be the best video game adaptation that's
I
out
think it
there?
already is.
Yeah.
It already is.
I mean, I can't think of a better one off the top of my head. So, if I had time to think, I don't know.
Not
But,
Mortal Kombat 1994?
I don't know.
listen, I
We
enjoyed
still
that.
got Mario coming out this year, which looks good. Sonic was good, but it wasn't.
Sonic
not-
not this level of good.
No, that's what I was about to say. It's not this
Sonic,
level.
Sonic was fun. I'm glad Sonic was what it was.
I am too.
The Corey Barlog. I don't remember what he is to God of War, but he's something. I don't remember. I don't know if it's like the
No
game.
idea.
I think he's the game director. Anyway, he said they have some work to do to try and make it as good.
Right. No, that's the thing though. Like, sure, there are other video games that have come out, like shows and shit like that. But this is the most like emotional. This was already one of the most emotional and best stories in video game history. It's going to be hard to top it because there's just not many that are this deep.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like, you can have the best actors in the world and it not be a better show than The Last of Us because the story isn't as good. You know what I mean?
I think to have a show hit like The Last of Us does, you have to there has to be a real impending doom, something like that. Like, and that's what makes shows like, I don't want to say good because that's not what makes it good, but it's what makes you think they are better than like comedies and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to convey, but
No, I get what you're saying.
I think you have to have. It will be hard for a video game to be as good as The Last of Us show because there are not many games that are like
The Last of Us show. Or The
No,
Last of Us. That's exactly what I was saying.
I think God of War can depend. What God of War is going to come down to is much like The Last of Us. Joel and Ellie's relationship. It's going to be what Kratos and Atreus' relationship is like.
So we just need Bella Ramsey to play Atreus and Pedro Pascal to play
God
Kratos.
damn it.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
There you go.
I'd be so happy.
The Last of Us is like real. Like, we basically kind of went through something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's another. The Last of Us just has it has layers,
And it
does.
It's like
It
a
does.
possibility that can happen. I mean, there's like a whiskey like fungus is going
and
around.
So
Yeah.
like I'm sure God of War is going to rely heavily on CGI because of everything that it is, and I mean The Last of Us doesn't, and I think that also adds something to it.
And I'm sure the game or the God of War game show is going to be good.
Oh, I have no doubt it's going to be good, but I
just don't know that it's going to be as good.
No, and I think all we can hope for is that something is close to as good.
Right. Like, I don't think, let's be perfectly honest here, The Last of Us 2 was a good game, but the story for me wasn't as good as the first one. So season 2 of The Last of Us, I'm sure, is not going to be as good as season 1.
Another thing I really like about The Last of Us is how, like, I don't know how little is not the word, but like how, I guess, the zombies are not prevalent all the time.
Right.
Like, they're there. It makes it a little more special.
They're like back to that impending doom thing. They're
like,
there, but they're like
the one clicker showed up in the DLC episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like
everything.
It makes them feel important, as opposed to like if you watch Walking Dead, they're everywhere.
Always everywhere.
Like fucking old dude kept them in a barn. Like they're everywhere.
I think that they did really well with the clickers in this. I think that they saw and how they kind of fucked up with the walkers and made adjustments. Obviously the walkers were only there for, only in the north for one season. But it was like all at once, and this is going to be a big fight that turns into like, the episode was fine, but it could have been more. You know what I mean?
Hey, speaking of the big fight, so we know next episode is the last episode of the season. We all know what's going to happen, but I need one quick fight in the last episode where Ellie stabs a bloater, a big giant bloater with one eyeball in the eye. Like I need that.
I need that as well.
So bad.
It'd be great.
Every single episode like pulled out like so much emotion, Ridiculous. Yeah.
It was great. It was great. Honestly, this is show of the year for me. I don't see what else can. I don't know what else can match this.
Now,
There are a bunch of things coming out, but
There is a lot coming out, but this is a generational show. Like,
yeah, that episode of with Nick Offerman,
yeah,
I'm gonna go down. It's probably like top television episode of all time.
oh for sure.
Nick Offerman's another one that's just like really good, but doesn't do a ton of content.
Well, he was on Community for 70 years, so
It was Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec,
whatever. The same show. I've never watched either one of them.
Well, he
Yeah.
does.
Community's really good.
Community is funny. He like the way he talks. He doesn't really think much of himself as an actor, which is
Yeah.
stupid because he's
Crazy.
great.
That's why the brain is a fucked up and powerful thing.
But anyways, 10 out of 10 show, 10 out of 10 acting.
All right. Let's talk some wrestling, huh?
Yeah.
Damn,
do it.
we better.
Powerhouse Hobbs is your new TNT champion.
This just in.
We have a new belt that has been rebranded, reimagined, whatever.
No more All Atlantic.
Yeah, and that's now the International Championship or whatever it's.
Damn, I didn't pay any attention to that. That's
Yeah,
good.
Tony Khan came on the air and said, "Hey, in association with Shazam, we are changing this belt."
Yeah, I don't know what Shazam had to do with it becoming international.
Warner Brothers was like, "You need to plug this, Tony, or we're cutting you off."
Fair enough.
Bad Bunny.
They're in a contract.
Bad Bunny is hosting Backlash, which will be in Puerto Rico, May 6th.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I didn't know.
Good for them.
I thought it was just a live event. Okay, Backlash in Puerto Rico. Okay,
No more WrestleMania Backlash?
I hope not. Vince is
fucking
there to
same.
me.
Speaking of that, Roxanne Perez collapsed after defending her NXT Women's Championship.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I just
watched
watched it on TikTok.
I watched.
You okay?
I watched Roadblock. Watched Roadblock today. It's a work. Yes, she's okay.
I was generally concerned until Shawn Michaels.
Yep, that's what I saw everybody say.
So I was like, she fell and I was like, or she was stumbling. I was like, oh shit. But then she did that thing when people fall and they throw their arm up in front of them. And right there, I was like, that's she's fine.
Well, as she was being, stretchered out, Shawn Michaels tried to put the oxygen mask on her, and
Yeah, I mean
You
that
know how
too.
to do
So
it,
I was already gone off of it. Like, whatever. They were keeping the cameras on her for one thing, so they don't do that. And then Shawn Michaels did that, and I was like, yeah, okay. But hey,
They were like,
was
"Oh, good.
Roadblock?
Sean's just up to his old tricks again."
How was
Roadblock was
Roadblock?
awful.
Was it?
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, so he showed up. He didn't wrestle. He's wrestling Grayson Waller at somewhere. So
Johnny should've
listen, I'll
signed
just
with AE fucking W.
I'll run through it real quick. I don't even remember what the opener was. So
Was it the
It's
6-man?
was that the opener? Because that's the first thing I remember because it was so fucking bad. Diamond Mine, the Creed brothers, whatever their names are, they are the fucking worst. They are so fucking bad. They have no idea. I swear to God, they have no fucking idea what they're doing. Especially the big one. Like the thicker, meatier one, he has no fucking clue what's going on. He's fucking terrible. It's really bad. It is really, really bad. The longer, skinnier one, he did a 450 though, which surprised me. And then Braun Breaker is what he is. Then Gigi Dolan, JCJ, and they wrestled, and it was fine. Gigi won I want to say surprisingly, I did not expect it to finish right there. And then Meiko Satomura and Roxanne Perez wrestled. And I enjoyed this match. It reminded me of Suzuki and Goto. Because Meiko Satomura beat the shit out of her the whole match. I mean, beat the fucking shit out of her. Was beating her ass. And then she, got the quick pin victory. And then passed out. Because Meiko Satomura beat the shit out of her.
Right.
They're just doing Shawn Michaels is doing all of his every fucking storyline he's ever had. Shawn Michaels is doing right now. He's doing the fucking tag team breakup with old girls. I mean, he's doing the I hate Vince McMahon thing with Grayson Waller and himself, and then he's doing I have a concussion with Roxanne Perez.
Do you think we are getting Shawn Michaels versus Grayson Waller?
I do. I thought that today as I was watching.
I watched the promo, and I was like, really? This motherfucker's the one that's going to get Shawn Michaels? This fucking guy?
Hey, Shawn Michaels got to go out on a...
not AJ?
He said, I'm not going out in Saudi Arabia.
But not AJ, not Brian, fucking Grayson Waller.
I mean, listen, he's around. He wasn't around wrestling like he is now. He probably is like getting the itch, wants to do it a little bit.
Right. I mean, I'm listen. If it is Grayson Waller, cool. It probably won't be a long match. I'm excited. I'll be excited to see have one more good match.
Yeah, like I don't know.
It'll be fine because like you saw him in Saudi, he wasn't wrestling like yearly at that point, and he still wrestled better than all the people in that match.
Well, Triple H fucking exploded, so
right.
Yeah, all right, there you go.
So WWE is reportedly in talks with some gambling regulators in Colorado and Michigan to legalize betting on matches.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I thought they were already doing that.
You can in Indiana.
I think that was AEW.
No, it's
no, it's WWE.
So WWE they're planning to change their booking protocol so for it to be less predictable. One change is said to give wrestlers booking decisions only a couple hours before the match, to try and negate some of the dirt sheet leaks.
I love it.
I do like that.
They're reportedly using legalized betting on award shows as precedent for legalizing betting on scripted programs.
You can bet on award shows?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yep. Hey, you can bet on anything.
You're not wrong.
You can bet on UFC, and that's just as big of work as WWE.
Yeah, I'm watching Power Slap right now.
I am too.
So speaking of that, Theory and the WWE has been hit with a cease and desist. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah,
I did, but I don't know the other guy.
So Austin Theory has been calling himself for a little bit the Now. But there's independent wrestlers named Vic Dalicious and Hale Collins who have been teaming under the name The Now since 2006, and they have trademarked that name. And Vic gave a little interview, said that his team have sent two cease and desist letters, whatever, to WWE, and that if that doesn't get resolved, their next step is to file a lawsuit for trademark infringement.
Good for them, man. I hope the WWE doesn't even realize that they got sued, or that they're getting sued, and just have to give some fucking workers a bunch of money.
Would be lucky if it makes it back to me in time and back to you in time.
What else? We have the King and Queen of the Ring coming back in May, I do believe.
And Saudi.
In Saudi Arabia, so.
Is it in Saudi?
Yep.
Disgusting, but I love the King of the Ring, so.
And then lastly, AEW Revolution
was a fucking banger of a show.
It was good. But we didn't do a very good job.
No, we did not.
I thought that as I was watching.
We have one out and about last place person, and we have two people that took first place and two people that took second place. So it wasn't a good week. Cody finished 2-5 in last place.
Good job, Cody.
In second place was myself and Devin, who went 3-4.
Hey, me and you, Jordi, let's go.
So Tongo and Jordi went 4-3 to take it. I think this is Jordy's third straight pay-per-view win.
It is.
If I do believe. So,
Look out!
Climbing up the ranks. So
Not fast enough though.
let's update them standings. Cody sitting at 74 and 62. Jordi at an 83 and 53 with that +2. So that might help. Devin 86 and 50. Chongo 89 and 47. Chongo's got that +1. And myself barely up top 97 and 39. So I think we have WrestleMania weekend to go, and that's it.
We have ROH pay-per-view too.
Yep.
WrestleMania weekend, whatever.
Oh, is that WrestleMania weekend?
It's Friday.
Yeah,
I
man.
think,
You know
wasn't
we gotta do all the GCW shows. Bloodsport.
Yeah.
it? NXT.
Oh,
So the hot opener, Ricky Starks took on Chris Jericho.
I saw some people bitching about this match. I thought it was good.
I have no problem with it.
I thought it was good.
Jericho's in the twilight of his career working.
Right.
He's not here. He's working better than Ric Flair was in the fucking his afterlife.
Oh, for sure.
Afterlife.
So we all got that right. We picked Ricky.
Yeah. 53-year-old Chris Jericho wrestles better than 53-year-old Ric Flair.
Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. 53 Chris Jericho wrestles 43.
I agree. You know.
Next up, we had one that we did not pick. It was the last burial match between Jungle Boy Jack Perry and Christian Cage.
Yeah, we were wondering about that as we were watching. Like, did we pick this? Because I definitely don't remember picking this.
Good match. Fun match.
Jungle Boy threw Christian
was in it.
in the coffin and sent him down to hell, looked like.
That coffin dropped so fast.
So fast. I hope it didn't drop far because
Right.
the way that it dropped.
All right, you secure, bro.
Right. Legend has it he's still falling right now.
Yeah,
That's why he wasn't on AEW tonight.
there you go.
AEW World Trios Championships, the Elite defended against the House of Black. Was
Bruh.
this a good match?
Brother.
Yeah, come on.
Brother.
And I had the young bucks.
Did you not watch Revolution?
I did watch it.
Well, what do you think?
It was a good match.
It was a good match.
From
It was
what
a good match.
it was one of the best matches I was able to see. during
Yeah,
that show.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
Second best match of the night for me.
Some good spots.
Myself and Chongo got this right because House of Black is your new trios champions.
I was okay with it. It looked good.
I thought I picked House of Black when I was watching. That's crazy.
No, you didn't.
I see that. You just told me.
You did not. AEW Women's World Championship. Jamie Hayter defending against Ruby Soho and Saraya.
Underwhelming match.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I think I know why.
I can't say that it was like a bad match, but very much underwhelming.
It came after that 6-man tag match.
I mean, if it would have been good, you would have known.
I guess. I thought the match.
I mean,
I
it
didn't
was
think the
fun.
match was.
No, I don't think it was bad either.
I think that would have came on before the man match. I think it would have been better.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
everybody got this right, except for me and Cody. Jamie Hayter did successfully defended. Ruby Soho is a villain now. She has sided with Saraya and Tony Storm. So
I think it's a little weird after the triple threat match, but you know,
it was because she like attacked Saraya and then she turned on Jamie and then
yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But we don't book it; we just watch it. The match was okay; it was fine.
next up is
Right person won.
Agree.
Texas Death Match with John Moxley taking on the undefeated in Texas Death Matches, Hangman Adam Page.
Hey,
That-
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna act like this match didn't fuck because it sure did.
It did. It did.
So when Hangman took that corner barbed wire chair bump, like I was looking at it and I was like, did he get blood all over the
I
barbed
saw
wire?
that too.
I was like, is that blood all over the barbed wire? Then I was like, no, it must just be like the people in the background Turns out it was a fucking chunk of his hair.
Look,
There was a
all
spot-
I'm saying is the fucking fork spot where there was literal blood splatter. I was like, nope, we're done. I'm out.
when he was fucking, he was like,
He's like,
And then
And
he
it just
did it
points
again.
there was a couple spots in this match that I was audibly cringing because it was so nasty.
Yeah,
And
the
I
three of
loved
us were all in Discord together going, oh my god.
I loved it. Loved
Yeah,
it.
it was.
But
There's just I don't know, man.
can we talk about
Something-
Hangman's entrance?
Can we not?
It was good.
You don't like that?
It was
That
good.
popped me big.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad y'all
Alright,
like
man,
it.
I guess I'm just 90 years old.
You
Cody,
are.
Hey man, cool.
Cody
I
was
didn't.
the
I
only
didn't. I didn't say I enjoyed it. That's fine.
Cody was the only one to get this right.
Hey, good shit, Cody.
What? I said Mox.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah,
No
you all
way.
did.
No
You
way.
said
y'all
no
did.
way in hell Mox is losing a death match.
I should have known after I figured out that Hangman was undefeated at Texas Death Matches that I should have picked Adam.
I swear to God, I picked Adam Page.
Nope.
What is wrong with
You-
me? No
you
way.
said there's no way that Moxley was losing a death match right now.
No way. I don't believe myself.
We can roll the tape, brother.
I'm gonna have to.
We'll roll the tape back, Brad. All right. We
All right,
had
roll
the TNT Championship match. Samoa Joe defending against Wardlow.
Boo.
Did not care about this match.
Joe did not win, and we didn't win because we all picked Joe.
Because that's who should have won.
You know what? We don't book this, so I'm just gonna leave it at that,
Yeah.
right?
I'm glad I didn't book this shit show.
You just said it was a great show.
I'm talking about the TNT
Oh,
title
okay.
part of these shows because it doesn't make any sense.
I'm sure Charles Barkley probably did that or something. AEW Tag Team Championship match. The Ass Boys took on the Acclaimed, took on JEFF, JARRETT, Jay Lethal, and Orangehausen.
It was a good ass match. I am still sad, but it was a good ass match.
Orangehausen was the highlight for me.
Yes.
I wouldn't.
My favorite part of the entire, not my favorite, but the pre-show, thought that shit was hilarious.
Oh, the pre-show?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
and he tried to fucking curse the big Indian guy. I forget his name.
Oh, Satnam Singh.
Satnam Singh. Yeah, he tried to curse him, and they got in the way.
He said, "What are you wearing tonight, Danhausen?" He said, "Clothes."
Fucking love Danhausen.
Yeah, so I
Which, like, I think that's part of why him and Orange Cassidy work so well together, because they're both such just, like, wild characters. Yeah.
Who are you trying to impress tonight, Danhausen? Not Danhausen. Okay.
He said, "Who do you want to curse?"
Oh,
Everybody
curse tonight. Yes.
except Danhausen.
Everyone except Danhausen.
uh,
Okay, man. Yeah, makes sense.
so the Guns did successfully retain. Chongo and Jordi got this right, but afterwards something happened.
Yeah, they did.
7-star FTR got a fucking line.
FTR came back.
I said, "Oh shit, it's FTR."
They are back, well rested, and ready to bang.
Had a good promo tonight too.
I didn't hear it.
Said we about to come fuck on you, gun boys.
I hope so.
Like,
Don't
I'm
we
glad that it set that up, but I just do still wish that Orangehausen would have won.
There's no way they're ever winning any championships.
But imagine them
probably.
with the belts. It would be
Who knows?
fantastic.
JEFF JARRETT is wrestling Orange Cassidy next week.
That's
the-
true.
For the,
International.
the internet champion, the international championship.
Did anybody get a definitive idea of what happened to Dax when they came out? Why his
Yeah,
head started bleeding?
He got punched in the head by one of the ass boys. I just listened.
Oh,
to his,
yeah.
I listened
And
to
it
his
did
podcast
that
today.
though?
Yeah, he said he caught him right on the eyebrow.
God damn.
And he just like didn't care, didn't phase him at all. And he's like, "Yeah, this is blood. All right."
Same ballet, brother.
You know,
I really liked when Cash wiped it off his face, though. Like, he's a good brother.
Yeah.
He's a good
Hey, you got a little thing there, bud.
Got a little schmutz on your face.
You got a little thing on your face there.
And then the AEW World Championship match in a 60-minute Iron Man match. MJF defended against the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
So there were some things about this match that I really, really liked. Now, and I haven't seen a 60-man Iron Man or a 60-minute Iron Man match in a long time. I think like the last one I can remember is Bailey and
Sasha. That's what I was thinking. Last one.
And that wasn't even an hour, right? That was 30 minutes.
Oh, they went an hour.
Did they go an hour?
I think
I
so.
think they went 30.
I'm pretty sure it was 30. It's been a long time, but I'm pretty sure it was 30. Anyway, so I really enjoyed so MJF does the low blow, takes the DQ, and then gets 2 straight pinfalls.
Really like that.
I really do like that. I think that's really good. I went into it hoping like there would be very few falls and they would be like very late in the match, because there's one thing I hate in Iron Man matches. It's like those immediate falls. Like I think it should be wrestled like a match, and then like the more desperate and tired you get, that's where the pinfalls come. And I think like they really delivered. I could say a lot about it, but like I want to jump back and forth if we even talk about it. At the end of the 60 minutes, when Danielson got up and he was just so fucking hyped to keep going, like just his smiling and energetic, and like I'm not even tired. Like,
yeah,
pump me up. And then the extra time, the Busaiku knee, I was like, oh my god, here we go. I was feeling so good.
Dude, the match was so fucking good. It was so everything like I am very not sour on MJF, but I'm very critical on MJF because he doesn't wrestle very often. But it's because I forget how fucking good this kid is because of how long it takes, like because of how little he wrestles. But then he comes out and pulls this shit and has this fucking match with Bryan Danielson, and it's so fucking good. He's only 26 years old.
Yeah. I don't like his shtick too much, but I enjoy his wrestling, so it's fine.
I don't like his shtick just because his shtick is just, I'm an asshole. But
it's all, I don't know. His stuff is just like, how hard can I make you cringe?
Right.
I'll say about his gimmick. I like his gimmick. I like his whole vibe. I think he's too long-winded.
That's fair.
When he starts on an idea, he takes it from like a short quip to a long fucking monologue that we.
Yeah, but I think that's part of his thing, though.
And he gets boring.
Like
no, I get it. That totally is part of his thing. But the long-windedness that makes him.
I think so. And I hope this is how he thinks about it too. That makes people fucking hate it and like get tired of it. Because if he does the quips and he makes you enjoy it, then you're gonna like MJF. But like, we talk like that gives you something to talk shit about, which makes you not like somebody.
Right.
So I think that's whether he means it or not, I think it's good for him.
MJF does do a legitimate good job at just like him.
Yeah, I mean he does.
As a human
I don't know,
being,
man. That pickle shit and the media scrum, whatever.
That shit was funny.
It was fucking funny.
But that doesn't change the fact that, like, aside from, like, I'm sure that there are people that MJF is. And for those people, I commend you, and I hope that MJF is. Because.
Hope MJF's what?
The best friend you ever have. Because if he's not, and he's genuinely like that 24/7, get the fuck away from him.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit. But it's great. MJF's great. MJF's great.
Yeah, throwing tequila into a little boy's face. That's crazy.
Yeah. Danielson's the best wrestler in the world of all time. I don't give a fuck about that kid.
Brian had a promo tonight where he was basically
be cool if you were saying anything.
Brian Danielson had a tonight where he basically said that he can't feel his arms and legs, and it's time for him to go home for a little bit.
Go home and get ready for the G1.
Either that or home means ROH.
I don't know why you would jump to that conclusion.
I don't know.
There's no way you take Bryan Danielson off of TV to put him on Honor
Right.
Club. Like, no way.
No. I just think he's just taking some time off.
Hey, Jordi, you want to tell us what we didn't get right in this episode?
Yeah. So for the record, All About the Uglies is not a new Top Turta segment.
Hilarious.
Just so you guys know.
We've done this before?
Charles Barkley has nothing to do with AEW.
Hold on. Who said Charles Barkley?
You did.
No, Snow did.
I didn't.
Snow said that Charles Barkley booked it.
They are on the same network.
Yeah. NBA on TNT.
Oh yeah.
And last but not least, for the record, Triple H did in fact go by Jean-Paul Levesque,
Shit.
starting in 1994 in WCW when he dropped the name Terror Rising.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. But he never went by it in WWE.
See, you should have just let me go to his Wikipedia and it would have told me right there.
Yeah, well, we got to give Jordy something to do.
Sorry, Jordy. I gave you more work.
Crazy.
It's all right.
That's crazy. That was the only 3.
I know. Normally we get like 10.
I was just about to say it's all right because I had like 4 others that you guys looked up and answered during the show anyway. So
That's fair.
Well,
All right. Hey, let's take her home.
Good show, boys.
Go follow us on Twitter at TopTerta. You can like us on Facebook if you will, facebook.com/TopTerta, and go subscribe to the YouTube, please, where we put out these episodes, director's cuts. They're extended. They got extra content in them that you will not hear in the audio version. And we put out TOPTERTA Pickem Championships, where we pick all the major pay-per-views around the wrestling world. And we put out extra content as well, like our special episodes that we do every single month. Our Backyard Wrestling Origin Story is up for view if you would like to go back and watch that. And then you can support us on all the podcasting platforms. Like, follow, subscribe, rate us 5 stars, leave us some feedback, please. And you know what? I'm on the social medias at the Beast Snow.
And you can no longer find me on social media, but you sure can add me on congregate.com at babyface737.
Congregate. Fuck yes. Oh man, I spent a lot of time on that website.
You can follow me on Twitter at friendly and subscribe to my Zynga page.
Zynga.
Yeah, buddy.
Get at me on fucking vampirefreaks.com.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cody.
It's your turn.
Oh, that was it? Okay. Wow.
What
Hey.
can we find you on?
I have to go last.
Oh, fair. That's true.
Make me.
I mean, I got nothing. MySpace, I guess. I don't
Twitter?
know. Well, yeah, I mean, you got the normal, T Gingerbeard Man on Twitters, and
I can't even call you that anymore.
why?
You aren't Beard Man no more.
It's not even a
You ain't friendlies no more?
I'm friendly
Still
still.
always friendly.
No, you're not.
Friendly.
When was your last video?
Friendliest guy I know.
I'm just saying I'm friendly and I play games.
Cody took the most offense to that.
It's T Ginger
Anyway.
now.
Motherfucker, you ain't friendly no more.
T Gingerbeard
Not
Man
even-
on the Twitters. Go buy shit on Save the Day artwork on
You ain't
Etsy.
even saving the day.
Might be a name change soon.
Oh, look what you've done.
No, not me. The Etsy shop.
I know. Didn't you hear what I said?
No.
I said Genie doesn't even save the day.
Oh. Well,
Then you said name
yeah.
change soon.
Yeah, you're a bastard. Anyway. Yeah, these blind date with a book things are out now. It's apparently a popular thing to do. So buy it. It's also one for board games.
She cutting up board games?
No.
Oh.
Basically, what we do is we have some extra board games that we don't want, and you pay a certain amount, and we send you a random board game and some candy, and some stickers and stuff.
Damn.
Same with the book.
God damn.
God damn. You can follow me on Twitter at SexyDevyB. I cannot promise you won't see me saying people are ugly. If I happen across an ugly person, getting a lot of love for not being ugly. I'm getting ready to marinate some Al Pastor for 12 or so hours. I'll let you know how that goes.
Spanish.
I have to cut up a whole pork butt with a bone in it right when we get off here. Don't want to do that, but have to.
Pork butt has a bone in it? That's crazy, man. Mine don't.
Yeah, well, so I didn't think it was supposed to, but I had to get a dry pork butt because I didn't have normal pork. Shoulder is what I needed. Pork shoulder or Boston butt. Didn't have either one of those. Had dry pork butt. Had a bone in it. Got to cut that out, cube it up, and get it ready.
Butt.
Oh yeah, no, I love I like a nice moist butt. Nice,
I like a
moist
good
butt.
dry butt. It gives me the opportunity to wet it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I like it moist after I wetten it up.
Moisture.
You know,
I love cock.
I like it, like Elton John riding through the Everglades, nice moist swamp. That's what I like. Yeah. Hey, the J.R.R. Tolkien, he said in his own letters that the core theme of Lord of the Rings is death and the human desire to escape it. And if that's not life, I don't know what is.
Who says we're trying to escape it?
Some of us are racing towards it.
At an accelerated. Yeah, thanks, Devin. As always.
Hey, why?
For just being our friends and being just great. You know?
Yeah. I remember when I had hair.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
So, from all of us at TOPTERTA, even Cody's facial hair, I just want to
Vincent
say
D'Onofrio.
that I want to bid you guys a good morning, a good afternoon, a good night, and a good bang. Bye.
Bang. Carry on my wayward son.